I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Tuesday, I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. A few clouds to start off the day, but we stay nice and dry. Some morning cloud cover will make way for a mostly sunny sky for the rest of today as temperatures start in the 30s and 40s. We warm up nicely into the upper 60s here in southern middle Tennessee. Going to be a fantastic afternoon. Be sure to spend it outdoors. We will see winds eventually out of the south heading into your overnight and into your Wednesday. That's going to bring us even warmer temperatures as temperatures for your Wednesday morning will start off in the 30s and 40s, and we will see again winds out of the south for Wednesday, bringing us into the lower 70s. Wednesday also features our next rain chance, so that doesn't come until after midnight. So Wednesday largely looking dry as well. Thursday morning, though, you may still need the rain gear, but by mid-morning to afternoon, we will start to see rain chances taper off. Temperatures will also cool off about 15 degrees between Wednesday and Thursday, thanks to that cold front bringing us those rain showers overnight and very early for Thursday, and then we are nice and dry through the weekend as temperatures get back up into the 60s on Saturday.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks for joining us. It is Tuesday, and on this Tuesday, it is time for our Tennessee Traveler segment with Tom Adkinson. And today he takes us to a town in Hickman County. I tell you, all of our counties in Tennessee have grown quite a bit. I know it has been a couple decades, at least 2 decades, since I've made a trip to Hickman County. But today we get to hear what we can experience in Centerville, Tennessee, there in Hickman County. I looked up Centerville's website just to see what it looked like, and I stumbled upon this. It says, "Welcome to Centerville, Tennessee, where new blends with old, creating a feeling of community and kinship. It beckons you to embrace its warmth and embrace it as your own." I love it, and I cannot wait to make a trip there. But first off, let's learn about what we need to put on our planner before we head out to Centerville. Tom Adkinson will have that for us coming up in just a couple of minutes. Later on in the show, toward the end, we're going to take a look back, and I'll give you just a small glimpse of the thousands upon thousands of participants who all happen to be a part of one run this weekend. It was on Sunday morning. It's known as America's Sweetest Run. I'll have more for you and other cities where you can take part in this run. But first, let's get a check of our headlines.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. A kayaker narrowly escapes death on the Caney Fork River after capsizing, surviving the freezing temperatures and intense currents by clinging to a limb and calling for help. A 34-year-old woman was fatally stabbed early Monday in her Eastern Hills drive home, with suspect Alejandro Paramontro, 35, later apprehended in a nearby wooded area by Clarksville police. Pulaski man, Paul Jamie Rave, faces multiple charges after a series of incidents, including stealing a car, barricading himself in a house with 2 others, and allegedly setting the house on fire during a police standoff. Emergency responders executed a remarkable rescue on February 15 after a motorist plunged off the road and down a 15-foot bank, landing in a creek. After 2 fatal tractor-trailer accidents on Highway 50 west approach to the Charles Thompson Memorial Bridge, Tennessee Department of Transportation is set to install additional and larger warning signs to improve safety. For more news and weather, visit us online at mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for watching.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. It is time for our Tennessee Traveler segment. And this one, we're heading to a place that is the hometown of a woman, an American comedian who graced the stage of the Grand Ole Opry for more than 50 years. Minnie Pearl, it is her hometown, but there's actually so much to do during the winter months. To tell us more, we're going to talk with Tom Adkinson, our Tennessee Traveler. The first thing, let me say, Tom, howdy.
Howdy.
Nowhere near as good.
I'm delighted to say that truly Minnie was my friend because of where I used to work. I mean, she was a delight.
Oh, really? Where did you work?
I worked at the Opry and Gaylord and Opryland and the whole conglomerate spread of it.
Well, I danced at the Grand Ole Opry when I was a little kid, so I was able to meet a few, again, not knowing at the time the icons and the individuals I had the chance to meet, but I had the pleasure of meeting so many. But oh, you lucky duck.
Yep, it was good.
I bet it was. Okay, so let's talk about the goodness that we can find in Centerville, Tennessee, which is in Hickman County.
Well, the point of one of my recent Tennessee Traveler stories was to say, hey, there are reasons to get out of the house in the wintertime. And hey, Centerville, I came up with 4 specific things to do. The nice thing of it is they're available in winter, but they're also available in spring and summer and fall. I think I'm saying is that Centerville doesn't shut down just because it got cold a little bit. But
well, we can travel there anytime.
There's some real variety there. The event that I like more than anything I've found in Middle Tennessee in a long time is a Saturday morning live radio show called the Grinder Switch Hour. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it lasts for an hour and a half doesn't mean anything. It's still called the Grinder Switch Hour. It's on the local radio station and another station over in Linden, and it's on the web. Live country band, local musicians who are just stellar, some of whom have toured with name artists, and it's a free show and they just have a blast. So indeed, the Grinder Switch Hour is one of the real treats of Middle Tennessee. And I encourage people to get up and get there. The show starts at 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. It's kind of unlikely they'll run out of their roughly 80 folding chairs, but there's standing room if they do. And it's just a fun show with real people having a good time.
I love that they have an open floor. I mean, I know you said like if the chairs are full, there's standing room, but you can dance. Like the visitors can get up and dance, do a little two-stepping. I think that is terrific.
Oh, it's just a treat. And indeed, if the spirit moves you, you can get out there and dance and have a good time.
What kind of music is it? I know we touched on Grinder Switch before specifically, but for those who may have missed that particular Mornings on Main
It's
Street.
a country band.
Okay.
And just straightforward. They just do good music. One of the fun people in the band is a guy named Doyle Grisham.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people don't know that name. They've heard his music. He's a steel guitar player. He's been on everybody's recordings, but for more than 30 years, he was a member of Jimmy Buffett's band. So if you've ever heard a Jimmy Buffett song, you've heard Doyle Grisham.
Too cool. Okay, so what is right next door or right there by Grinder Switch?
It is David's Farm Market, and it's a natural foods place and a local products place. I don't really know why I was so surprised to find a store like that with that kind of food in rural Middle Tennessee. And the owner said, "Hey, people here want to eat healthy food too." So he kind of put me in my place in that regard. But it's rolled oats and fresh local honey and pasture fed beef and all kinds of organic stuff. And it's just a nice, cute, fully stocked or what broadly stocked natural food store in Centerville, Tennessee.
You know, Tom, and I'm sure you've noticed, because again, you travel around to a lot of areas. I think that is the beauty of progressing in times is like you have people coming in from different states coming here and bringing local organic products, or those here wanting to just give better quality, healthier quality of food to their neighbors. Yeah. I'm sure you find that
at David's Farm Market. He's relatively new to Middle Tennessee,
okay.
But that's immaterial. His purveyors are within a small radius of Centerville. He is a retail place for producers right in his neighborhood. So
we are supporting local when we head to his shop.
Correct.
Love it. What else is there to do?
If you want to go on the other side of the healthy diet spectrum,
yes,
you go down the highway to the fish camp.
To the where?
It's called the Fish Camp.
Uh-huh.
Fish Camp restaurant. There's not a cardiologist in the world who says fried catfish is good for you, but boy, it tastes good.
It does. Fried catfish and hush puppies.
And French fries and all manner of other good country cooking.
I have to ask, how do you eat your French fries when you go to a catfish place? Do you put malt vinegar on your fries?
Oh, no.
No?
I'm a ketchup person in that regard, and I'm fairly liberal with whatever hot sauce is available, and I mix the ketchup and the hot sauce. For both the fries and the catfish.
I'm like a triple dipper, so I like the malt vinegar. I take after my mom. A little ketchup, a little bit of tartar sauce. The hot sauce is there. I like it all.
Tartar sauce? No. Just
no.
Thank you, no. And then one other place oh, by the way, at the fish camp, last time I was there was a lunch board menu, and catfish was one of the choices, but it was 3 side items and a beverage for $10.
Oh, nice.
And for $11, you got dessert. So it's not going to break the bank. No. It might clog an artery, but it's not going to break the bank.
All right, give us that last location there in Centerville.
It is a nice little coffee and sandwich shop on the square called The Local Place. And it's airy and brick walls and nice people and space where you can sit down and talk with somebody or read or work on your computer. The food is good. The specialty, as far as I'm concerned, is they make small batch special ice cream. Ooh. And last time I was in, there must have been a dozen varieties. Uh-huh. Something they called butternut mint was just excellent. Peach and blueberry and they have a banana pudding ice cream, which I just assumed was an acknowledgement of the National Banana Pudding Festival, which is in Centerville every October. So there's a fourth place to go and consume a few calories and meet some friends.
Wait, no, it's healthy. There's fruit in this ice cream. I heard blueberry. I heard bananas. My last question for you. It is the hometown of Minnie Pearl. Is there a museum there for Minnie Pearl or a statue or anything?
Cool thing. Right on the courthouse square is a bronze statue of Minnie. She's sitting on a bench, and it's perfectly situated for you to sit down beside her and have somebody else take your picture with Minnie Pearl.
Oh, that is too cool. Oh, thank you, Tom, for sharing this with us. Centerville, Tennessee. We need to make a trip there. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Keep traveling.
We will do it. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up for you after this.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel, urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Welcome back. Here's a look at America's Sweetest Run that happened on Sunday morning in Nashville. This is really just a glimpse at some of the 100,000 plus participants. Now the run offers a 5K, 10K, and 15K in distances. And this season of the Hot Chocolate Run, well, it supports the mission of Special Olympics. And this is a fave for me, you guys. It was my 4th year to participate in this run with some incredible friends. And this time around, yours truly ran the 15K. It was a good time. And as much as I enjoyed my run, I'll tell you, when you go to participate in this, the best part, the hot chocolate at the end. I don't know where they get it. I don't know if they make it there on site. This is something I need to find out, but it is the best hot chocolate around. And if you would like to learn more about the Hot Chocolate Run, again, America's Sweetest Run, and where you can participate in this run, maybe in another city, just head over to hotchocolate15k.com. As always, thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Enjoy the day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Hadn't forgot that. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's go Strokes.
People are amazed at the variety and quality of guests we bring into Main Street Sports today. But when you've been in this business for nearly 40 years and you never throw away a phone number, it's pretty easy. Right, Wade?
Absolutely. And Wynn agrees with me. Check out some of our guests featured on Main Street Sports today.
Step back and catch my breath. But I expect nothing less from you, big boy. Let's get going.
We make it work pretty good. So
the fans are tremendous. It's fantastic.
It was really amazing.
They call it performance. Yeah.
From preps to pros, you never know who's going to stop by, so be sure to listen to and watch Main Street Sports today from 2 to 4 p.m. daily on the MSM TV app.